Quick Crypto bringing you quick Kaspa news. In the words of Paul Van Son, the chairman of Kaspa KII, it is only a matter of time until Kaspa takes over and shocks the world. People like Michael Saylor, people like Elon Musk cannot ignore or remain ignorant to the virtues of Kaspa forever, because Kaspa is not just another crypto altcoin, not just a token, it's not a shitcoin as Bitcoin Max has been calling it recently. Kaspa is the purest, most sophisticated, practical and robust implementation of Satoshi Nakamoto's vision that is available in the market, that is available worldwide today. Institutional adoption into crypto is rapidly accelerating. TradFi companies and banks are implementing blockchain technology into the back end of their systems. Right here and now we are still extremely early, funnily enough, and there's a war brewing, a layer 1 war. Who will come out on top, which chain will survive, and which one will become number one, as we can see from Uphold's head of research, Dr. Martin Heisberg. Ethereum, well renowned to being the biggest chain in the space, its layer 1 fee dominance is collapsing, Ethereum is dying. In the last cycle in 2021, Ethereum was earning an astounding $22 billion a year. But now, Ethereum's making just $670 million, which is still exceptionally well, it's still great, but comparatively, that's a 73% year-on-year crash. And they have roll-ups like Optimism and Arbitrum that are growing still, but it's not enough. And other layer 1s are starting to get the upper hand in this war. Solana is now leading comfortably with 38% of the total fees, Ethereum at 25%, and then trading just behind Ethereum is Tron TRX. That's insane to think. But then also, just look at the amount of capital these protocols are generating. And this once more reminds me of what Chris Kang stated about ZK Opco's native smart contracts that are the end game for Kaspa. As we can see, existing layer 2 solutions, be it your Optimism, your Arbitrums or other ones, they will not want to evolve, change from their centralized schemes, or change at all because they are already generating income ranging to millions, if not billions of dollars a year, or even a month. It's absolutely insane. Therefore, why they want to change. But then you've got Kaspa, with its ability to verify ZK proofs, to do everything these layer 2 solutions are doing, and more, while being decentralized. It's like America coming into the last stages of the war and taking all the glory. That's what Kaspa's going to do. I'm sorry, Americans. I'm a Brit. I couldn't help myself by joking a little bit of fun. That being said, jabs aside, cheap jabs aside, Ethereum is evidently struggling. The layer 1 war is ramping up, and Kaspa is going to be like America, coming in late, because it has a secret power, a secret weapon that will shock them, shock the world, allowing it to start its takeover. At My Blockchain Week, the event in Malaysia, the KEF and Kasplex were platinum sponsors, which is great to see. They took the stage, Capital took the stage here to present the groundbreaking moments that are coming to Kaspa. Now what's worth noting very interestingly is how early we are. Bitcoin maxis are now starting to get into Kaspa, taking notice of it, which is very, very good. But as Capital highlights here, a reality check for him, and for all of us as well, I'm sure, there was a large, huge number of people in this event, in this audience that had no idea about Kaspa, never heard of it, despite the fact that Kaspa is top 50 right now, and has reached top 20 on CoinMarketCap. Many don't know it, it's still widely unknown, which is insane to think. So good to say, therefore, after this event and after what's coming to Kaspa, they are definitely going to know Kaspa very, very soon. Listen closely here.
We launched KRC20 1 year ago. Kaspa'S settled more than 130 million transactions directly on the network. And on a single day, we had 15 million transactions, real life transactions. I'm not talking about bots or anything like scripting. No, there were real users minting and transferring tokens deployed on the KRC20. Most of the layer 2s are proof of stake, built on proof of stake protocols, right? Kasplex delivers the very first layer 2 built on proof of work network, again, which is Kaspa. And it allows the execution of transactions at a light speed interval, right? It's 100% EVM compatible. This means that, and I like to call this like copy pasta. You can port over your existing dApps from any EVM directly to Kasplex. And you would say again, maybe, so just another copy and paste. No, it's not another copy and paste. It's like witnessing the transactions, speed, and security and scalability that Kasplex offers via Kaspa. I myself paid at least $1,500 running on a smart contract on Ethereum. Nothing against Ethereum, I'm just saying. So at the end of the day, my expectation was that the smart contracts weren't meant to be slow or expensive, right? So what Kasplex is doing today, we are optimizing the speed, optimizing the fees, and doing everything as fast, secure, and decentralized as possible.
Now, I only took some clips from this whole 16-minute conference interview here from Kaspa'S. I definitely recommend watching the whole thing. But as you heard from some of the clips I pulled out, you have KYC 20's launch, which many think was unsuccessful. I think it was actually a big success, seeing over 15 million transactions in one day, which easily surpasses what 99% of other crypto projects have achieved in their lifetime, like Litecoin, for example. And now KYC has over 100 million transactions to date, which is insane. He also mentioned Kasplex are releasing the world's first ZK EVM on a proof of work in the next month, which means Ethereum tools, Ethereum itself, will be compatible with Kaspa. It can bridge to Kaspa. These fees will start coming to Kaspa, and Kaspa will express, speaking of fees, how expensive the ETH fees are. 1.5 thousand. Absolutely insane stuff. And I highlight that because, well, here are some of the most recent massive transactions to take place with Kaspa right now. Let's look at Wallet 2, for example. One of the most well-renowned and biggest Kaspa holders right now. This block here, this transaction detail here, we saw a total of 204.8 million Kaspa. Almost $20 million in Kaspa. This took 0.68 seconds and cost much less than a cent, which is absolutely insane. Or let's take Wallet 3, the next biggest wallet holder for Kaspa as well. Wallet 3, in this particular transaction, looks like it was KuCoin's wallet here. 192.8 million Kaspa, equivalent to $18.5 million. This one a little bit longer, 0.74 seconds, still less than a second here. And again, a little bit more expensive, but still much less than a cent. This is what Kaspa can achieve right now. Of course, the time and the cost will go up more with more adoption, but at the same time, knowing this technology, the advancement, the superiority of Kaspa already, and smart contracts coming out, we will likely see so much more volume, increasing adoption with the release of smart contracts next month. And that is not even highlighting what the adoption will look like in the months to follow, when you've got the likes of Igra Labs who are also preparing to launch their smart contract on the mainnet in Q4 this year. So much more is about to flood into Kaspa very quickly, and crypto as a whole, truth be told. And if you want to learn more to understand how to better capitalize in these markets, come check out the Coin Factory VIP group. We have a limited time offer where you can join for free for a week for 7 days. And now, thanks to our working together with BYDFI, an exchange of no KYC, no VPN, and regulatory licenses in Canada, the United States, and many more regions, should you sign up through the affiliate link down below and click the link in the free Discord server and follow the steps in the Discord server, you will receive many benefits, including 70% discount on all future trading fees, permanent VIP access to BYDFI channels, and a 1-month free trial to the Coin Factory Executive. So if that interests you, link down below in the description, and I hope to see you there. Now, there are a whole list, a whole sort of dApps being built on Kasplex right now, including DEXs that will offer lending and borrowing protocols like Kaspa.com. Here, that's coming to Igra Labs actually, but either way, so much coming out. You also have other dApps like Polymarket like dApps or Pump Fund like dApps that are going to bring so much more, again, initial liquidity and interest into the market. These are, perceived kind of gambling things, should be told, but people like them. Pump Fund's very popular, and Polymarket equally very popular. So good apps coming to Kaspa, good dApps coming to Kaspa. And there are many, many more, of course, that are coming. But then, when you take into account Kaspa's secret weapon, soon no protocol will be able to compete with Kaspa and its tech, its superiority. Kaspa will start stealing revenue and liquidity from the other chains, and it will win this layer 1 war. The secret being the incoming Kaspa hardfork. To most of our Kaspa maxis, it's probably not too much of a secret, but again, remember, there are many people who don't know of Kaspa. They don't know the secret weapon that will allow it to take over, which of course we can see here from core Kaspa developer Michael Sutton, the proposed incoming hardfork, the raw thoughts of such, that will combine ZK Opco's native smart contract, which is the Kaspa endgame, with the Dagknight protocol, which my belief is the crypto endgame. I say crypto endgame because Dagknight is the most innovative technological advancement since the creation of Bitcoin, allowing Kaspa to scale latency, to become resilient to cyber attacks and worldwide blackouts, even more so, upping its security to the next level, while also leveling up the native smart contracts. As we can see, why he wants to combine the hard fork into one, Dagknight's convergence could be much faster, possibly by order of magnitude, and faster convergence of Dagknight or total ordering is especially valuable for smart contract systems that are highly order sensitive. Therefore, Dagknight will strengthen the ZK. Absolutely insane stuff. The secret weapon for Kaspa, which is going to be coming out, in my belief, mid-2026. We'll have to wait and see. Of course, we have no exact timeline or roadmap just yet, but there are a lot of people believing, a lot of projects like IGRA who seem to believe that we could be seeing native smart contracts there for Dagknight as well around April time, which would be absolutely insane. Ethereum's tech is slow, it's incumbent, it's expensive, it's on a slow path to failure. Saying that Ethereum's doing very, very well, which is because institutional adoption is ramping up more and more and more, and these announcements actually, when you think about it, are very bullish for Kaspa as well. As we can see here, Ether inflows, ETF inflows are exploding, seeing $534 million in inflows on Tuesday just gone, showcasing investor appetite for Ethereum is growing so much faster, it's becoming historic. Better still, BlackRock, their Ethereum ETFs rocketing to $10 billion, making it the third fastest growing ETF in history, which is just behind BlackRock and Fidelity's Bitcoin ETFs. So evidently crypto ETFs are the best, quickest money-making opportunity for the TradFi market for the Wall Street banks like BlackRock. Therefore, they are definitely going to want to get more ETFs, get their hands on more assets. And then again, remember what you think, when you know what Ethereum can do right now, how slow and expensive it is, and it's seeing this level of adoption right now, just imagine what Wall Street will end up doing when they realize how bad it is, and they shift protocol, they shift to a different platform. What we could end up seeing therefore with Kaspa. Kaspa, of course, having much superior technology, the adoption you can see as a result of that if and when Kaspa gets ETFs as well, which the passing of the Clarity Act in September may fast track that process as it officially recognizes Kaspa and classifies Kaspa as a commodity under the CFTC's jurisdiction. Kaspa therefore may become the third fastest growing ETF, surpassing Ethereum, maybe even higher and surpassing one of Bitcoin's. We have to wait and see, of course. Kaspa is currently valued at 10 cents, up roughly 2.08% on the daily time frame, which is great to see, and Kaspa therefore is trying to regain 10 cent support level or holding at 9.5 right now. Now, truth be told, in the immediate short term, given the fundamental developments and macro developments taking place next week, therefore how it might affect the price of Bitcoin, whether it's going to go up or down is tough to say, because we're going to see next week tariffs going live again, the FOMC meeting happening regarding rate cuts, PCE inflation data, and so on and so forth. So it's tough to say whether investor sentiment will flip to bearish again, FUD take over the market, Bitcoin will come down, and therefore Kaspa will correct back down to 9 cents. Or has the FUD already been priced in after Wednesday's Japan trade deal, which was so bad for them that it caused so much FUD that Kaspa came down quite heavily, coming down at 10% at one point on that day. So what will happen again, we have to wait and see whether Kaspa will either hold strong, FUD being priced in, then make that push upwards, surpassing 13 cents, or will it come back down next week off the back of potential FUD growing in the market once again. I want to hear what you think down below in the comment section. Let me know what you think. Do you also believe that Ethereum states are numbered, that Kaspa can surpass and will surpass Ethereum one day with the release of Ethereum virtual machines, EVM smart contract, and the KRI institutional adoption? And also, what you think of Kaspa's secret weapon, the Dagknight ZK hard fork? Let me know down below. To learn much more and level up your crypto game, check out the VIP group, and as always remember, do your own research, don't look short term, think long term, and I'll see you in the next one.